Phoenix has to be the best marksman in the entire game, and I would argue that it is not even close. She is extremely good in the 4v4s, but also really strong in the dual battle royale as well. So when it comes to Phoenix, her two biggest strengths are number one, she has an incredibly long range that allows her to poke down her opponents from such a safe distance. Now, she is a higher skill hero, so it's not going to be like an auto aim, auto lock, so you are going to have to learn how to predict sometimes and aim just a little bit farther ahead or a little bit further behind in order to maximize the damage and land all four of her feathers. This is going to force the opponents to either hard engage you, or you're able to run them into another team in the duos, or if it's the team modes, you just poke them, and keep them off of the objectives for the 4v4 team modes. Now, when it comes down to her ultimate, this ability is insane because it deals 3 waves of damage, with the third wave dealing the most amount of damage, and it also pushes back the opponents. On top of that, any of your teammates that get caught in the blast will actually receive a percentage of heals, so you're healing your teammates while dealing out massive damage to the enemy. That obviously is going to tilt the battles into your favor. And to top it all off, the cherry on the cake, whenever you use her ultimate, if you happen to die while using it, it actually revives you and you come back into the fight with half health. And that is a lot of HP. It feels like a 5v4 in team modes, and it can clutch up big situations in duos. So have a look here. We're going to fire a rocket into the cage, and now we're able to just poke from such a good range with our feathers dealing so much damage and able to clean that up. And now we're down to the last team on the map. I'm going to show you guys another clip as well of something you can do with her ultimate. Her ultimate in Duo Battle Royale is nuts. But let's finish up this game first. We're down to the last team. It looks like it's going to be the solo Raiden that we fought earlier in the game. Took out his teammate. He was able to run away, and I think he's just sort of going to be happy here with second place. But nonetheless, we've got our rocket, right? You don't want to take a Raiden for granted. We're going to fire the rocket, and now we're going to throw down our ultimate to do much damage, and look at that. So I wanted to show you guys this crazy clip that I had. We actually did not end up winning this specific game, but look at what you can do with the Phoenix ultimate to clutch up in some of the craziest situations. So I've got Kulian, who I would argue is the worst hero in the entire game, on my team. So we're trying our best here. It's top 4 situation. I'm poking it down with the feathers, doing everything that I can, and I notice my Kulian decides to stray off onto the left side of the map, so I follow him up, and now he gets caught with the blast, and now we are getting hard engaged. So look at me pop the ultimate. As I am rising from this ult, I am still getting Kulian back up, and now he is back in the fight, and we have a better chance to win the game. I'm able to get some more kills. Now, of course, if I had a better teammate on my team, we probably do better in that situation. If you revive like a breaker, for example, or a tank back to full health, then things would go crazy, but it's still something really cool that you can do with Phoenix.